Hello and welcome to this episode of The Set. My name is Zimbabwean Kadzino, right here on SlyMedia TV. Today in studio, I'm joined by a phenomenal woman. She's a mother, a grandmother, a former broadcaster. She will share her story with us, so stay tuned.
With 2023 beckoning and the election frenzy in the country becoming more stronger each day, politicians are increasingly becoming visible, making more and more promises.
Primary education from grade 1 to grade 7 must be provided completely free.
Every village, in 3 years, there will be a ball in Orana Sola.
Patinongopinda tunhu chokutanga kukudzorerai pamakaziwa navamugabe. Toda kudzorera maticha kwavaiva kwokuti ticha aizikanwa semunhu aitenga zikoti zheadmaster nenyaya yokutanga ane udzamu nejikiniki.
But are these promises going to be fulfilled? The electorate is pondering on who to vote for in the council, parliamentary, and even presidential election. We bring you the candidate, where we interrogate their plans, their manifestos, their programs, to make sure that we give you information to make a choice on who to vote for. The candidate on SlyMedia TV every Wednesday from 6 p.m.
Rising from the ashes, our Zimbabwean celebrities have paved different paths to be the people that we look up to today. Role models, opinion shapers, and motivational figures. All of them have a story to tell. SlyMedia TV presents On the Set, a show dedicated to showing you where celebrities came from and where they aspire to be. No matter where you are, local or international, we are willing to share your story on when you rose to fame. So contact us on 0772 863 484 or 0715 015 575 and make sure your story is well known worldwide.
SlyMedia TV, building bridges.
Thank you for staying with us right here on SlyMedia TV On The Set, a weekly program that we bring to you as we celebrate our legends and we listen to their story. How did they make it? What were the challenges? What were the obstacles and the wins? And today, like we said, we are joined by Evermore Sandati. We know her from the ZBC TV. She's here to share with us her story. I'd like to welcome you, Mama, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Okay, as we start, Mama, can you kindly share with us? We have seen you on TV, reading news so fluently, and I think we were all inspired by your profession, by your composure, and your personality. But before we go to your profession, kindly share with us your journey, how you grew up.
Thank you. Well, I was born on the 18th of November 1958 in Mrewa, March East. I was born in a family of 6, 2 girls and 4 boys. I went there, primary, I was at Nyamashato Primary School, then I went to Magunje, then I went to Mashambanaka, that is where I did my grade 7. And, I'm a mother of 4, 3 girls and 1 boy. And I'm a grandmother of 5, 1 girl and 4 boys. Well, I'm married to Darlington Tendai Sandati. And takakura zvedu zvakanaka tiri ku March East ndokandakakurira kunyanya. Then I went to Christian Mambo Secondary School for my Form 1 and 2. From there, I was with my sister there at school. Then when she finished the O-levels, my father said, no, you can't be coming from Mrewa going to Rusape, Uriwega. No, let me transfer you. Then I was transferred to Mrewa Mission. Then I did my Form 3 and 4 there, my O-levels. Then I can say, fortunately, that was in 1975. That is when I completed my O-levels. Then in 1976, I was blessed with a husband. I got married to Mr. Sandati. And that's the year I had my firstborn. Saka, you know, ndakambosenza zvangu, yes, different companies. Then ndobva greener pasture. I joined the ZBC in 1987. And there I started as a clerk typist in the newsroom.
Maybe to put you on hold on that profession side, growing up, did you ever think that one day you're going to be on a national television reading news for everyone?
I used to admire news presenters so much, but I never expected that one day I'll be behind the set or I'll be behind the mic. I never expected that. But chances come in life and you go for them.
And there's a young Evermore 6-year-old, 7-year-old. What bold were you saying? What were you imagining of becoming?
I wanted to be a nurse, to be honest. I really wanted to be a nurse or a teacher. Those are the two professions I was looking at. I used to admire them so much.
And you have finished your O-level, you're now married. What then happened? What then led you to be at ZBC? Can you just share with us that journey?
Like I was saying, I said earlier that, it was greener. You always look for greener pastures. I got a chance, I went for an interview, I passed the interview. Then the next thing I got the job, and I couldn't resist.
As a clerk?
As a clerk typist in the newsroom.
Okay.
More likely I was a secretary in the newsroom.
And how was your interaction with other? Do you ever aspire to be maybe a journalist, seeing other people going out, coming back with stories, seeing those people reading news, and you are just in the newsroom as a clerk?
I thought I was just going to be, behind the scenes. Ndiri mabarani home newsroom. Ndisenza nawo my news presenters and so forth. I never thought kuti ndichaguma honda present the news and so forth. But chance came. I remember that day they couldn't get a presenter, standby presenter for Shona News. Then my boss that time was Joseph Madimba. Then he came to me and he said, my Sandati, you can't be a newsroom secretary. Usingagone kuita World 40, ku cover my gaps and so forth. Saka shift imangwana, you have to do it. Moto not my bus. Then I had to book transport for the following day. And I think I was working with King Dube, Aitandebele in Chitashona. Dube angonditi, just come early. And you know what? I booked transport, I think at 2:30 a.m. to be picked for the first bulletin was at 6 a.m. So you had to translate it. Then you at least you gabo and you go on air. Zvaichkisa. But King gave me, he's late now. He gave me that, confidence. Kuti murimega munum studio. Just don't think kuti murku taurane Zimbabwe. Just go for it. I finished my bulletin. I gabbled it with him. He helped me so much. 10 minutes. I am Tombozonda say.
Maybe before, since you're in the newsroom, maybe you could try the script or something like that.
Pani is gabbling before your bulletin. After Opeza Kunyora, you go through your scripts, to make sure your language, spellings, that is of Vexa and so forth, they're okay. And I gabbled it with the late King. And yes, 6 o'clock I was on air.
The first time?
First time. And from that day, Yangato, smooth sailing, learning from the job, which improve every day. And supervisor where Nawindaba was Hailey Felapemlange. Yangwede white a mistake. Thank you, Mate, I've done so well. Well done. But improve up. And it gave me so much, courage and confidence that I never looked back. ndaenda kutoiswa pamashifts, you know. And I was doing both, my secretarial, part-time, news presentation.
Maybe share with us. It's about, the news is about to start. It's 6 now. And it's your first time. All those cameras are on you. How are you feeling?
For that particular shift, it was radio.
Okay.
Saka studio ningorwega. Ndebele presenter nongoya kuzokuratidza kuti feed mic, kana mauda kukosora modzima mic, muvokosora mopotura befu, kana wakuenda pa break, you do this, just that. But amen Mwari, it was through the grace of God.
And you just got it right the first time. No one was in the studio.
No one was in the studio. King akatozoya, ndauda kuita my backheads just to make sure that I've kept my time. Because at least uvanda musiro 30 seconds zekuti aone kugara pachair, I prepare for his Ndebele bulletin. Because it was 10 minutes shona for 6 and it was 10 minutes Ndebele.
Like you said that when you grew up you wanted to be a nurse, and there are other professions that people think, I want to be a doctor, I want to be maybe a teacher. The media sometimes is viewed with a certain eye by some people. How did your family and your husband, relate to the profession that you had chosen?
Usually, kana muri mumba, muno pana confidence and muno kurudzirana. So it was easy for me because I got encouragement from the family, support from the family, go for it. As long as mamuri, just go for it.
And the support system from work, like you said that there was a lady who was always encouraging you. Maybe if you can just talk to the viewers how important it is, let's say working with young people, working with other people who also are new to the profession. How important was it for you in your journey to receive encouragement from other people?
I tell you, newsroom was a family. Munhu wese fanika musiwo yokutanga. Munhu wese aipinda newsroom aiwenda ingombererwa maoko. Is that you? Is that you, my Sandati? Is that you? Well done, We worked as a family. Tichidzidzisana, uchicorrectwa. Apa munozoti, And you know how to gabble your scripts. Panoda high tone, panoda low tone. You know how to do it, so you will never make a mistake. A newsroom, I always miss it even up to now. Taishanda se muri mwechete. Seva no muno mwechete.
And there are myths and stereotypes that the newsroom is not a safe space for women. How do you talk about such issues?
That is a lie. Apana panonzi is safe or it's not safe. It's in you. Kune ma ups and downs ako, yes, but zvinenge zviri mauri.
Maybe if you can share those ups and downs with us.
Hakuna kusina ma mishaps, hakuna kusina kuti mavhiringanawo pakati, but it happens in life. It's part of life. Just iwo ukangostora kuti I make mistakes. Ndinogona kuvhiringa munhu, ndinogona kutsamisa munhu. Aumboita problem. Munodzidza anzi kugarisana zvakanaka. So angofanana nokugarisana nema neighbors. Unongodzidzawo kuzvibata and munodzidzana kuti aiwa uyu nhasi uyu anenge haasimbodhirira iti. Kana kuti kumatauriro, kune vamwe. Even the way you correct me. And also wakakorrectwa zvizvo well done. But pamunozoti dai mati kana newe ungatsamwe. But munhu akava kuchikuti what is that? Ndochi ichocho? No. Yeah. And
such stereotypes kuti if you are a lady, since it's male dominated, you are prone to violations of your rights. Not for the right purposes, but because that's a bracket that people give in newsrooms and in the media. Did you experience such?
Kumabasa kwese hapana kusingadananwe. But inini I joined ZBC as a married woman. And you wouldn't expect me to be having an affair with somebody who kubasa, endi pachivanhu pedu kana uri mukadzi womunhu shuwa ungaita affair side elsewhere hazviite. Vanodanana vaidanana, yes they were there, vaidanana but hazvirambidzweka. Ukoonawo mukomana wako akudawo iwe uchimudawo, who is there to stop you? Kuti uti aiwa you know tiri pabasa aiwa munongoziva kuti aiwa tiri pabasa, mungomaintaina unhu wenyu kudanana zvenyu, asi kana tapabasa takuita zvebasa. Hapana kumabasa kusina zveko. Vamwe vanhu vakatosangana vakatoroorana pamabasa wacho kuZBC koko vari kuhobho vakatoita mafamilies avo vasangana paZBC, but unhu huripo. And handingati pane anga akarasa unhu kana kuti newsroom yange iri newsroom yekunzi haina unhu haina tsika. No, you know, would miss kuenda kubasa kuzoti ndiri off, I wish dai ndiri kunhingirikiri kune vamwe. Kana ukatobvawo pamwe maybe musiwo wamuka uri down kusvika kubasa aiwa watowe nejolly mood sharing, and we used to share problems, my happiness. Fakaini I remember vanhu vaisonditi maisandati toziva musi vanenge vakachoboka, we know kuti vakachoboka and ndaitozvitaura nai ndipo mari yekutenga sadza nhasi handina mari yesadza, and it goes, life goes on. Musi wapei yapinda tatambira what and so forth. Like zvana ndichingotaura kuti newsroom is a family. Even up to now ndani takambodzokera and I left last year muna June. It's a family. Bhanzi rauri kudya iwe toridya tiri 5-6 ndipo. That's the newsroom.
You are on TV and obviously your family was watching you. How was their response and their reaction to your first bulletin?
With TV, I was lucky because ndandane experience, radio news experience. So ndanda gainer, you know, enough confidence to go behind the camera. So ashina kumbondinetsa. Yes, hana inomboti rove uchiti ndakatariswa neZimbabwe yese. But yeah, it was easy ashinombonetsa, and munenge mune bulletin was 30 minutes. And in fact, ini ndakatanga kune 15 minutes a weekend. Then also graduate okuenda ku the main one 30 minutes. Plus kune in-house training. Takatoita intensive in-house training ye TV presentation ye now. Jekuta it was easy. My life was so easy behind the camera, even on the first day.
Maybe if you can just emphasize on that point, like you got in ZBC as a clerk, and then you were then trained in-house. Maybe for young people might think it's because I trained as an accountant, I cannot switch. Can you just maybe share with them the process, how you then switched, because you're willing to learn and there were people around you who were willing to mentor you as well?
I think chakakosha ipapo, the most important thing is passion. Ukaita passion for what you are doing. Basa rese ukarida, and ukarita ni moyo wese, ni maso. Nothing can stop you from being a news presenter or accountant. Tinawo ma news presenters wopo vaiuya with different professions. Vati vamwe vangu vatori pamain news. And vangu vasingavazive one wouldn't know that this person is somebody asiri, you know, trained to be a news presenter. I think iti vane chido nechinhu chese chaunoita. Basa rako ukarifarira ukariita nemazvo uchirida, hapana chinokutadzisa. You can do it.
And the importance yema mentors nevanhu vanokwanisa kukugroom to the next level that you want to go. Did you have such people?
Yes. There were plenty. We had the likes of Alice Mtema, the late Marilyn Muhambi. She would gabble with you. She would help you translate your story. Vanana Isaiah Mtema Chani. You were the late King Dube, Joseph Madimba, Mlangen, you know, to just mention but a few. Vana Epson Mchecheter. Vanguard pa English desk. You know. Munhu wese taibatsirana. you know script unogona kutadza kuiti what should I say, you know, kuti vanhu vanzwe kuti ndinoda kuti chi. Vedu we chirungu charasika pano chakainenga rava ndotiko ndatadza kunzwisisa apo, and you to ask every day, and for you to be, you know, sure of what you are presenting, kana uri in doubt always ask, and zvinyadzise kufunza.
We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned.
Big businesses do not advertise because they are big. They advertise because they want to reach potential new customers. Advertising helps you move your goods off the shelves. Brand visibility engraves your brand in the hearts and minds of your old and new customers. SlyMedia TV has a package for everyone, big or small. It's called Everyone Can Stream. Corporate events, weddings, churches or funerals, we stream it all. We take your product and event to over 326,000 followers on Facebook and 96,000 subscribers on YouTube. We cross-post to over 6 pages with a reach of over 1 million followers from as little as $100 per hour. We give you the desired global reach. Call today for a free quotation. 263-772-863-484 or 263-775-964-849 or 263-773-761-800 or email on slymediastreaming@gmail.com. SlyMedia TV, building bridges.
Thank you for staying with us right here on SlyMedia TV. Don't forget to like, comment and share right here on this platform, and we'll gladly read your comments. Today on the set, we are joined by Evermore, and she's sharing with us her story, you know, how she grew up, how she got into media. And before we left, she was sharing with us the importance of mentorship and how it played a role in her life. My Sandati, can you share with us, from your perspective, the current media that we have, the current anchors that we have, comparing with the ones that were in your time? How do you see, is there a change? Is it the same thing?
Change is always there, but you know, ndakasenza nema veteran, I can say veteran podcasters at that time. Basa rangu risinganyanyonetsa kuita. Iko zvinhu izvi ndiri kuona hangu, and you know, mature people, you know, going behind the set. Iko nezve, you know, taane vana vadiki ndo vasara kumasets, which is good. Which is very good. They are doing well. They are doing a very good job. But kungoto patakasenza isusu technology kunyanya yange yakasiyana nezvako mazuva ano. It's more of my laptop, my, you know, computers, what and so forth. Isusu taigona kana kutonyora mascripts nemaoko, or macomputers ataishandisa mozoprinta mascripts. Iko nezvikwane ma-autocue pa-TV, ma-radio, makuerenga straight from your computer or from your laptop. You know, that's the difference, which makes it, you know, presentation more easier than zvayaikange iri kudhara. Zvanyore iko zvinezvi as compared kune kudhara. Technology yange isati advanced.
And as a person, have you mentored other people as well?
Oh yes, I have. Vaise vana perfect hlonga now. Vana makosini. Vakawanda vana iko ndesukuna na Patience Machokoto. So many, you know. Vazhinji variko iko zvinezvi. Vakaya time yedu tichiriko. You know, they went through my hands. Vamwe vacho.
And being at ZBC, seeing it now, and then what do you wish you could have had maybe time in you papo muchiverenga news?
Tinongoti nini, with what we had, zvaita basa raifamba. But ndaishuvira kuti ndofunga dai technology iyoyo yakauya time iyoyo. Aiwa ndofunga kana aita makeke muserendende. You would love, your bulletin. Wakatarisa ako, pa auto cue. Or uri pa laptop yako. Or pa, or on your computer. Yeah. My machines, my scripts, a clean script. Kudaranga my times, my typewriters. Kanzura. The script is a little bit dirty, but jifamba. Yeah.
There are pressures that comes with being known or being a celebrity. You are there on national television. Pane pressure makambofila weroti izvo handikwanise kuita bhozi anondisiya, or maybe anokwanisa kuti izvo hamukwanise kuita bhozi anokuzivai.
Chikuru, when you're a public figure, just maintain your dignity. Hauziye kwaunofambira, hauziye ari kukuona. Ukangomaintaina your dignity, kana kufamba hautyi, hauzeze. Zvizvoti saka ndazoonekwa nani, what am I doing? Am I at the right place or not? Ingove munhu akazvibata ane hunhu hwake.
Muchifamba, how did you feel? Vanhu vachidedzera maybe star renyu ndiye vanoverenga news.
Ndakazonzi nemwana wangu the other days kwanzi mimi munobva wafamba nemimi hapana pamusinganzi evermore, munozikuzikana kwakanaka, especially kana uziva kuti handina chakaipa chandinoita hausese. Saka kwakanaka, yes, kwakanaka kwakaipa, but kwakanaka because even if you go ngatiti waenda kustupa watokuze Evermore ndiwe uya yenda kupa chitupa watoenda waenda kupassport Evermore ndiwe uri kutsvaga ipano uya tikupiwa umanye kubasa uende zvatofamba. Kana time yekunetsa kwezvinhu wazikanwa kana musupermarket yaimo murudeiko maisandati wedu ndoda shuga ndoda mafuta alright kana wetokuudzai ndo zvakanakirawo kuzikanwa.
And I understand that at some point you were a makeup artist of the late former President Robert Mugabe. Share with us, chichakazoitika from being a news and then eventually doing the makeup for the president.
Makeup here, I started it ku ZBC kuma studios chaiko, kuma current affairs program on Affairs the Nation, ma program I record kwaito. I used to kuita makeup kuma guests nema presenters. So pakazonzi president vanonida makeup. Some of the production assistants and the producers vakatya kuti we can't go abva varamba. Zvikanzi maisandati ndikati why not, kwakutoenda kwakutonovaita. That is how I started, and I was doing makeup for him. And I was doing makeup, as I said before, kuma guest studio, and I was doing makeup for the former governor, where Reserve Bank, Pama special programs, Dr. Gono, and the current, our current president, Comrade Idi Mnangagwa. I think I did him twice.
Mine's gonna say, your first time, Mwanzi, mkuja makeup your president. How was your experience?
Ndakambotya. Imve zvinotyisa vanhu vakuruka. Wofunga kuti zvino ndiri kuvaita ndichavabata sei zvakanaka here? Ko ndikavamara vachafunga kuti and you have to make sure kuti he is presentable. Tie is paside here. Musoro wakakamurwa here kana usina kukamurwa wakutovakamura vhudzi. Saka handisi kuzovamara here kuvadzura vhudzi. Ndakambotya but zvakaita with no problem. Ndaifunga pamwe ndichafenda nekutya hana inenge ichirova but it was smooth sailing. Zvokuti ndaanda kutonzwa kutofara kuendako and munenge muchitaura vanhu vakasununguka. The late president Mugabe vanga vakasununguka zvekuti aiwa even Dr. Gono we used to kutoita ma-stories zvoita makeup. Our current president Comrade Mnangagwa aiwa tinenge tichitotaura mhuri yakadii une vana vangani zvakazoti ko makutotaura kutovaita zviri kutofamba watopedza zvatopera.
Nemapedza mufile kuti amwe ndaita zvisiri zvandaita ndizvo here izvi.
No, usually kana uchita makeup cameraman anenge aripo.
Saka
Saka you always
wadzisai pakati.
liaise with the cameraman kuti is the face okay, hapana pari shine here, zvakuloka good here, you know, munobatsirana, you work as a team.
And as a mother, I think we are interested to hear your story. But makasangana sei na Sandati. Mazano vanhu vari kutaura know about zvemujolo, if you've come across that. Mujolo yazo dai mujolo yazo just say, but you're a mother and you are still with your husband. Share with us maybe what you did to keep that relationship on fire.
Panandiri kwamuri mission, I was in the same class with his sister, Hilda. So holiday yasvika. Zvikanzi Eva, I want to give you tsamba unonipira nzodzi yangu akusenza kucancel. Inini my father was a businessman, saka taigara patownship. Zvikanzi wozomupawo tsamba iyi. Little did I know kuti atondichiva kuti dai ndadanana nechi nehanzvadzi yake. Ndobva ndapawa tsamba iyo. Then I went home for my holidays. Then I phoned him kucancel. He got, I've got your letter from your sister. Then he came. Kwakutotanga mafoni akutongonaya ekutoti aiwa ndakufarirawo aiwa then gechike but awirirana. I was doing form 3. Then form 3, form 4, our affair was on, fire was burning, you know. But I remember ndakambovaroerwa namai vangu. Ndakangobuda kumba ndobva ndaenda. Pandaenda kucancel ndaenda unoona mukomana. Then one of my brothers sold me out. Sikanzi sisaenda kumukomana wocancel. Then my mother followed me. Ikoko. Komana ndakabhurwa kuti zvekutamba. Wanasiya zvechikoro. Then ndapa holiday ye form 4 zvakazoitika the following year I got married. Ndikatobvisirwa lobola. Then Banda blessed one of my firstborn Tendai in it was in October the following year, 76. Then that was that. Then I had my second born, Hopeful, 1979. Then my third born, Tafazwa, 1982, and my last born, Takutswa, in 1989.
And sharing your story now, and ndamboibvunza zvakada kufanana neizvozvo, but muchitarisa vari kuverenga news izvezvi as a mentor, what are some of the key things that you'd say vanofanira kuita zvakati, vanofanira kuita zvakati to be better people?
I think for them to be better presenters, first thing you have to be presentable. Know your colors to put on, know how to match your colors, you know, your makeup, you know, just make sure musoro chai uri presentable. And can all set, you have the confidence of being yourself. Uziyo kuti ndakupakurira, you know, vanhu now. Vanhu vakufarire just ngazviflowe. And know your scripts. Know the stories akwawi now. Zvozvo if ingada script ikadona, you can ngirikiri zvinobva mumusoro kuti story here ndanyora ndeye zvakati, and you can give it to the people.
And on that note, makambosangana here nemamwe machallenges epamwe mada kutry kuverenga script and pamwe something happens muverenga zvisiri izvo or moonekwa kuti maita mistake?
Ndakasangana nedambudziko one day. I think my machines, they went off in the newsroom before we had printed the scripts, and it has sat on a computer in the studio. So I had to take the raw English bulletin into the studio, 10-minute bulletin, and to it off cuff, iye kuti unenge uchipresenta straight from English into Shona. Zvaiva zvakaoma, but zvakaita ndikapedza bulletin. Because papa sina chekuita. We have got no time to translate, to kana kunyora nemaoko. Wakutofanira kutozvipresenta zvawakatarisa izvozvo. hazviiti kuti uri zvitaure nemuchirungu because yaishona present.
Before we close, I'll ask you maybe to do for us what you were doing. Would you introduce a news? Maybe I'm also finish. I think for the benefits of the viewers who are tuning in today, they would really love to hear that once more.
Maswera sei mhuri yeZimbabwe. Zita rangu ndinonzi Evermore Sandati. Tiri kusangana panguva yenhau. Nhasi taita rombo rakanaka zvikuru kutsikwa neSlyMedia. SlyMedia chirongwa chekuti vanhu munofanira kunge muchichitevedza paFacebook, paTwitter, paInstagram nepese pamunokwanisa kunge muchiona SlyMedia. Zvino kuchipesana udzino ine misoro yadzo zvekare. Mutungamiri wenyika nhasi vaparura chirongwa chekukumikidza maboreholes kumusha weGlenview. Uko ndiko kupera kwenhau dzino.
Thank you so much for that. But before we close, I would like you to address the younger Evermore, the 6-year-old, the 13-year-old. What do you wish you had known prior to where you are today?
Chandinokurudzira the younger, vana younger Evermore. Kana uni mukana ukaenda kuchikoro, dzidza kusvika wauexhausta. Because kudzidza ikoko chipo chako chisingatorwe nomumwe munhu chaunoshandisa anywhere. And kana uri pabasa usawane chinhu chaunozesa. Just to do your job the right way, the right time, you know. Don't go wrong, and always ask if you are in doubt. Always ask.
Thank you so much, Mama. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned.
Big businesses do not advertise because they are big. They advertise because they want to reach potential new customers. Advertising helps you move your goods off the shelves. Brand visibility engraves your brand in the hearts and minds of your old and new customers. SlyMedia TV has a package for everyone, big or small. It's called Everyone Can Stream. Corporate events, weddings, churches or funerals, we stream it all. We take your product and event to over 326,000 followers on Facebook and 96,000 subscribers on YouTube. We cross-post to over 6 pages with a reach of over 1 million followers from as little as $100 per hour. We give you the desired global reach. Call today for a free quotation. 263-772-863-484 or 263-775-964-849 or 263-773-761-800 or email on slymediastreaming@gmail.com. SlyMedia TV, building bridges.
With 2023 beckoning and the election frenzy in the country becoming more stronger each day, politicians are increasingly becoming visible, making more and more promises.
Primary education from grade 1 to grade 7 must be provided completely free.
Every village, in 3 years, there will be a ball in Oranane Sola.
Patinongopinda chinhu chekutanga kukudzorerai pamakasiyiwa navamugabe. Toda kudzorera maticha kwavaiva kwokuti ticha aizikanwa semunhu aitenga zikoti zheadmaster nenyaya yokuti anga ane udzamu nedignity.
But are these promises going to be fulfilled? The electorate is pondering on who to vote for in the council, parliamentary, and even presidential election. We bring you the candidate, where we interrogate their plans, their manifestos, their programs, to make sure that we give you information to make a choice on who to vote for. The candidate on SlyMedia TV every Wednesday from 6 p.m.
Thank you for staying with us. We are going to be taking your comments, so please don't forget to like, share, and comment. And even if you have questions for my Sandati, please send them through. We have my Nigel saying, bless you, sis Eva. Anthony saying, Kugona chose mother, stay well and blessed. Nyasha Parima is saying, wow, she is still alive. Darlington, still alive. May the Lord continue to bless you. Tinashe Makore, now of Evermore, Sandati. We have Simba. Michael saying, Dika Funga ZBC News. Doa Funga, Gawakumboriro Namari. She's the best. And please keep your comments coming. And this is SlyMedia TV. And thank you so much for joining us on this episode of The Set. My name is Ruimbo Nikadzino. Till next time, stay blessed.
Rising from the ashes, our Zimbabwean celebrities have paved different paths to be the people that we look up to today. Role models, opinion shapers, and motivational figures. All of them have a story to tell. SlyMedia TV presents On The Set, a show dedicated to showing you where celebrities came from and where they aspire to be. No matter where you are, local or international, we are willing to share your story on when you rose to fame. So contact us on 0772 863 484 or 0715 015 575 and make sure your story is well known worldwide.
SlyMedia TV.